Champions, welcome. The squares have aligned and bingo is nigh. It's time for Elden Squares Season 3 in the Jack.org Bingo for Jack charity event. We have an important matchup here that will determine playoff seeding. Fighting out of the red corner, we have the team from Down Under. This team from Australians has two big fists and they're gonna give you Bofa D's. Their primary DLC player is the main man, the Bay Serpent, none other than the first D in Bofa, Deutz, and his teammate, one of the most accomplished players in all of Elden Ring. He's done rando, he's done bingo, he's done speedruns, he does it all. He has been playing in Elden Squares since before there was a season. He is one of the true OGs of the game. It is none other than Dino. And their opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, their primary base game player is the modder, the reason we're all here. Every single event you will see this weekend is because of a mod that guy created. But he is much more than just a coder. He is an absolute menace. He pulls out some of the most aggressive base game plays, and he's gonna look to put it on display here today. It is none other than Sci-Fi and his teammate. This man needs no introduction because he is the reigning, defending, undisputed Elden Bingo Lord, Dura the Absolute. Now let's get ready to run that board and square off. All right, are we ready?
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Struggles and graphic. Thank you so much for the 140 and the 100. We'll chat.
Oh my God.
I was probably peeking bad there. We'll catch up on all that in just a second. We got so much going on. I told you guys it was gonna be hectic here. Just realized I gotta get the keyword colors files here. 30 square sets. All right. Okay.
What an oddly specific dono. Oh,
Kata, thank you so much for the $2. All right, here we go, chat. We're gonna do a rundown on the board, and then we'll catch up on all the charity stuff. Okay? Sound good? Sound good. All right,
let's do it.
Here we go. Harv, center square.
3 catacombs. Nope, Malekith.
Melania until it appears. Oh my God, Sci-Fi has covered his screen. Spirit Caller boss is the center square there, so that means you have to kill both the Godskin Snail as well as the Spirit Caller in Liurnia. Now, if you're wondering why some of these squares are gold, we have colored those. So the gold squares are DLC, the white squares are base game. Okay. I am a bozo, so I will just call it the cool stuff and Harv will lead you through the complex things, right? So obviously in the top row, we got Morgoth, the Omen King, and none other than the Lord of all the dragons plus Citisax. In that row number 2, we have more remembrances. We got the Snaky Boy Rykard. We got Gaius and his pants. The real boss after Gaius, of course, is the Wolf Archer. Then in the middle row here, we have Romina, Saint of the Bud, Metter, Mother of the Fingers. We got Roundtable Knight Vike, always a bit of a tricky bastard, and Scatatree Avatar here. Overall, in terms of the balance, so if you're new here, on average, the square set is a little bit weighted toward base game because players start out in the base game, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 DLC squares. That's a little light. Average is probably about 11. But a lot of big juicy kill squares. We have those DLC bosses and those would synergize with any of those, and I think it's really interesting. Harv, though, give us the technical analysis. Also, chat, I'm gonna get a really fast Gamba up here. I realized I forgot.
Yeah, when you look at this, so I'm more of a DLC player. When you look at this, you have 2 Ghost Flame dragons, and you have 5 DLC bosses. That's a quick way to get those DLC bosses. Plus, getting 3 legendary ashes is pretty fast, so you can have the red bear that's on that side. Also, it looks like this is going to be a back section game when it comes to DLC because you have Metter on the board, you have Scadu Tree Avatar on the board. So really, it's going to be dealer's choice depending on which way they want to go. They can go 3 legendary ashes or Iris. I think it's going to be more of an Iris race than it is going to be a legendary ashes race because the Iris takes you into Shadowkeep, and there are about 3 squares that are deep into Shadowkeep with Gaius, Metter, and then Scadu Tree Avatar as well. When it comes to the base game looks like it's looking more kind of all over the place when it comes to night bosses, when it comes to Plassey. A lot of like late kills when Morgott, Plassey, that kind of type thing. But there is a little bit of underground happening with bell bearings and god bosses. So it's I feel like we're gonna be stretched out a little thin when it comes to the base game. When it comes to DLC, we're probably going to get funneled to the same area, which is going to be back section of DLC and Shadowkeep and stuff like that. So I am very, very excited to see how this goes. I do see like Rykard. Rykard is a lord, not a god boss, right?
No, he's both. He's both.
He's both? Okay, yeah, he's both. I always get confused with him.
He's Lord of Blasphemy in phase 1 and God Devouring Serpent in phase 2.
Yeah, okay. So we have god bosses right there on the same diag. Plassey is a lord boss, so he doesn't count. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. When you get to Altus, I think you're probably gonna be rushing either Altus, Gelmir, Hero's Grave, most likely, or just right into 5 Altus bosses could work as well. But I think the Gelmir boss is gonna go, or Gelmir Hero's Grave is gonna go off pretty fast. Yeah, so it looks like we have Dragon Talon or Blood Talons for Sai, and then we have Great Axe for Shura. Those are the 2 that I saw. I don't know what the other 2 have, but I'm guessing it's probably the same weapons. Just usually you want to give first priority to the DLC player because they are going to have the harder fights when it comes to this format. They're gonna have to fight pretty fast. So it looks like we got the same weapons when it comes to both players.
And we
both teams.
are underway here. Also, really quickly, I just need to go ahead, and we got a flurry of donations there, so I just want to go through and make sure we thank everyone really quick before we get into the nitty-gritty of the bingo action here. Also, of course, we will take care of, we got a lot of donation incentives, so chat, if you have lyrics or things, we're gonna have to be singing them and doing some stupid dances and things. Kata, thank you so much for the 2 for your 1 death. Graphic, thank you so much for the 140. Thank you. Struggles, thank you for the 100. Doodle, thank you for the 100. Garrett, thank you so much for the 300. And Anonymous, thank you so much for the 100. So Struggles, Dudes, Garrett, and Graphic all need to be added onto my body. Yeah, thank you guys so much. All this money is going towards a fantastic cause. We've actually already reached our top goal, but we are actively working on more.
Yes,
and I cannot thank you guys enough for your generosity. NPT, thank you so much for the 25. Thank you.
It is insane. Yeah, we also, so one of the main things about this format, Wild Strikes is a very, very powerful Ash of War, especially with the Glintstone Blade. So getting cold on that is very, very pivotal. And also Sacred Blade is going to be big here too, because Ghost Flame Dragons is on the board. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting the way that we go, because if people go back section, I feel like there's going to be a lot of sniping happening. We got Gaius' Pants, you got some Metter, you got some Scadu Avatar, and we got mostly Gaius' Pants and Occultation and Grace. Those Irises, that's going to be either going to get sniped or one person's going to get both, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? I'm doing full arm sleeve here.
Oh yeah, you got to put all the names up for $100 or more, right? Yeah, I sure has thought about the Iris life. He'll probably go right to Gaius, get the kill. But it is also Gaius's pants, FYI. So like, Gaius is the easy part. Chat. Gaius is the easy part. Then you have the actual like getting the pants. That's the hard part of that square. So we'll see if we'll see if that comes into play.
So also just to show it off here, I'm gonna hide the board for just a second. You can see we got like a full arm sleeve going on now. We got, yeah.
True boss, his wife on the wolf, right? So right now we're just getting some prep time, just getting our stones when it comes to DLC players. And then when it comes to base game players, they're going to be rushing Makar most likely, getting Horfrost up and going into Makar. The hard part of Gaius is his pants. Yes. You know what? I said what I said. I'm standing by it. Chat, we're getting close to 3K. Wild stuff.
All right. Sorry about that.
Wild
sorry,
stuff.
sorry I was a little quiet there. We had to jumpstart this match, so I was literally not done with my pre-match prep routine that I normally do until just now.
Yeah, I feel like we're on a accelerated schedule kind of type thing because there's a lot of stuff happening today. A lot of stuff happening today.
Yeah, because we have this game and then we have another bingo match after that. This next match after this will be in the Crucible. The Crucible is the second division of Elden Squares. We have 3 different divisions: Rookie, Crucible, and Golden Order. Next season will be singles, and we will have 4 for players of all skill levels. So whether you're brand new or experienced, you can play in Elden Squares. We have coaches, everyone to help you get into it. We have a big Crucible game after this, as Josh and Dagger have an opportunity to secure a first round bye. Have the opportunity to secure a first round bye. And then Noya and Turtle need a win to keep their season alive and continue to fight for playoffs. So it'll be very exciting.
I know sure wasn't the most comfortable with that skip. I'm glad he got it. First time we earned a skip. Let's go. I'm always afraid if this dog gets on the elevator, especially when like sometimes you don't have a wieldable weapon at the time.
Yeah, so if you're wondering like why these lines have kind of developed, is like, so one of the things about our players, right, is they all practice together for the most part. So there's like, and there's a very strong meta that has developed, right? For the primary base game player, both those at the bottom of the screen, Dino and Sci-Fi, it is Makar. That is the strongest of the 3 ways to Altus. Oh, as Dino slips, or as Shura, sorry, slips off there. No, that was Deutz. Oops.
Oh, that was Deutz.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, are my links off?
And we will go full screen here with Shura, as he is in on the Red Wolf. Anyways, as I was saying, right, Red Wolf and Renala, if you're trying, Renala and Godric is the fastest way to get in the DLC if you're just trying to rush it. You need to get, remember, any 2 Remembrance bosses will get you into the DLC. Could be Melania, could be Godric. Remembrance is a Remembrance. And then for the base game player, they're just trying to get into Altus, right? Because they get unlocked graces. Also, if you're wondering about flasks, you get Sacred Tears and Golden Seeds as you progress. So when you get Altus and or the DLC, you get a boost to your flasks. So getting access to those other regions of the map are just so valuable, because that's where you can get the high level upgrade stones. You can get to a plus 18, plus 25 weapon. And these lines at the start of the game are very optimized at this point. Also, great Red Wolf by Shura there.
Great Red Wolf there. Didn't get the repost, but good Red Wolf. Probably gonna grab. So now the meta has changed a little bit here, because like either I don't know if Shura's gonna do this, either he's just gonna grab the Glintstone Blade and then go right to Renala, or he's gonna grab the Glintstone Blade and go to Margit. It all kind of depends. I don't know how the meta has changed when it comes to people that are doing this right now. I still do the Red Wolf into Margit, Godric, and then Renala. I still do that.
We will go with Deutz here. Also, guys, we still now that we've slowed down a little bit, if any, I owe you guys a lot of singing and things. So if anyone has any lines that you want me or Harv to sing, Harv and I will also be doing karaoke tonight at the conclusion of the PvPvE. So if you have any lines to sing, we owe you guys a bunch. So hit us.
Don't worry, chat. I got my divorced dad rock ready to go.
Very nice, Red Wolf there. And we have Sai here is in on Makar, as well as Shura in on Morgott. So let's just go ahead and go to the 4-player big screen here real quick, so we can just, let's get that board out of the way so we can just go ahead and see these fights in 1080p.
The claws are so good.
The claws are so good.
They're so good. It's simply the best, Alex. Simply the best.
Great kill there for Sai. And now we'll see if Dino can do the same also with the claws. Dino had to quit out at one point in Precipice. That lost him some time. And
plus he went to...
Yeah.
I think they both upgraded as well, though. I think.
I mean, Sai and Dino are also two very different players. Sai is much better. Like, Sai is in the rehearsed much stronger. Dino is comparatively stronger in the, like, the free-flowing, right? I'm not necessarily surprised to see Sci-Fi getting having a bit of a speed advantage in the opener over Dino, right? But I think Dino will call that back kind of when you get out of the speed run and start playing bingo, right?
Oh, there it is. That's the good stagger that you want right there. That should finish off Makar right there. Makar, the big thing is, like, you don't want to take the reposts on him because there's a lot of iframes when he gets up.
And very nice job by Dino. Also, I mean, we're taking it for granted, but these guys have no health, right? Like, these are not...
Yeah.
Like,
they're one-shots. They're pretty much
easy
one-shots
bosses, but you're one-shot. And Deutz is going the aggressive route. He's going for Renala straight away. This is very risky.
That's what I mean.
Memes can happen.
Yeah.
It's about 20 seconds. So early on in the meta, the route that we see Shura doing here, Godric, you do Red Wolf first to get the Frost Wetblade. And then you would go Godric, or then you go for Godric. The reason being is because you could get runes and level health before Renala. That being said, if you go straight to Renala, it is about 20 seconds faster, but it is really risky. And we'll actually go ahead and throw it to just the dual screen here with both these gentlemen.
Now we just pray to the RNG gods. Chat. There's no moon. Never mind. Well, fuck me, I guess, you know?
Thy fate lieth under my moon, Harv.
I say it, and it fucking happens.
Oh, and Sai's already in on DTS. Sai is hard rushing Morgott here.
Right to Morgott.
So yeah, we can see what squares the players are rushing because they often have their mouse hovered over them. We can see Sai is hard rushing Morgott. We'll go ahead and bring it to Deutz and Sai here. Shura gets Godric down there. Also, if we're ever silent, it's because we have a conspiracy theory that every time we talk about players, they die.
Not wrong. Yeah, Morgott is a really good boss here. Good alt, like you're gonna get 3 Altus bosses on the way to Morgott, which is actually pretty massive, right? Which is gonna be the Diag Square as well.
I will
that
say
it
size,
also is a god boss.
outside of the double status, size damage is atrocious here. As really nice job by Deutz getting that down. We'll go full screen with Sai
Ooh.
here for the Draconic Tree Sentinel. How did he not die there?
I don't know how he did not die.
I mean, he has good armor, but he's most likely one shot.
One lightning, he's dead. I think he can survive a hit, but one lightning, he's dead. I have the perfect montage music happening right now, which is Linkin Park right now.
What are you saying? You're not listening to my stream? You don't want the doubled audio? You don't want to hear yourself back?
I don't want to listen to you doubled.
Yeah.
No.
Also, chat, remember, I know we have a heated bingo match, and we're seeing all these impressive players doing these impressive things, and we just want to sit back and watch them. But remember, this is a charity event. We are raising money for jack.org, supporting youth mental health throughout all of Canada. We're just, with the goal of trying to destigmatize mental health issues and help out those in need. If you have the ability to and can donate, we'd really appreciate it. Even if you don't,
less
right?
than 200 away, chat. Less than 200
away from 3K. And if you can't donate, that's okay. I understand not everyone has the ability to donate. But talk about mental health. Let's try. If we can't give to Jack, let's fulfill their mission of destigmatizing mental health issues. As we're gonna go with Dino and Shura here. Dino's going for first blood on this board with the Red Wolf hero, the Hero's Grave and Altus.
Yeah, we got a good DTS fight from Sai, which went really, really well. Looks like it's gonna be a decent fight for Shura now when it comes to Renala.
Yeah, and Deutz we did see the first mistake of the match there from Deutz as he went down to Margit, got knocked off the cliff.
So now we have Shura in DLC at the moment now. I think we're gonna see oh, there's the first mark right there.
There's the first mark. There goes the Hero's Grave. And if anyone's wondering what Sai is doing here, there is a smithing stone route. So the smithing stone cost is heavily reduced. It's only 1 per level. That's why smithing stone weapons are so common. And we see Sai here is just doing a little route here through whatever the hell this fort is called to get to plus 21, I believe.
Castle Soul?
Yeah, Castle Soul. It's plus 21, right?
Yeah. Yes, this should get you to plus 21.
Yeah, and we see Dino doing the same thing. So Shura has quite the bleed here on Deutz in terms of DLC entry. The question will be what is his first play?
Fun fact, this is Cronies' favorite area in the game because Commander Nile is here. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just taking a guess. Is Deutz getting Nepheli? What is happening right now? Oh, NPCs.
Yeah, friendly NPCs.
A forever. I tried. I watch your Nile fight, and I'm just like, this has got to be his favorite fight. One of his favorite fights in the game.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say, I know these players are, crazy impressive, right? But I do just want to say, I mean, I am part of this as well, right? 2 years ago, I hadn't even done a deathless run. I was just in a couple playthroughs, whatever. And to be, I'm second in Grandocalypse, which is freaking crazy, behind Kata because he's absurd. But ignoring Freaks of Nature, I would say I'm in first, and just a testament to just say, like, hey guys, like, you guys can, if you work hard towards something, you can do it. Because I've seen these players. I remember when I first met them, we were all not that good.
No, we were not. No, we were as they say, pretty shit. except Shura. Shura came out of nowhere.
All right, so Deutz is now into the DLC, so he's a little slower because of that Margit death, as well as he's doing friendly NPCs. He's killing some friendly NPCs along the way. Shura's in the Forge here. He can go all the way to a plus 25 weapon, and then, yes, Harv.
I think he's going to go Iris instead of going into the Forge. Just because I think he knows that he's behind.
Now, I know you're an expert in the DLC, Harv, so for anyone, so when you say he's going Iris, can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so there's two smithing routes inside the DLC. One is the Forge that Shura is going through right now. It takes you from plus 9 all the way to 25. So all your stones are going to be in there. There's another smithing route in the DLC at Fort Reprimand, which you have to grab your 4s inside of at like Inner Aeonia, around where Radon is. But that'll also give you an Iris of Occultation there, to give you for when you kill a Omen Killer. So that will help with that square. So usually there's one or the other that happen off the board, and it looks like Deutz is kind of trying to meld both together, I think. Which I think is a good idea. That he knows that he's a little bit further behind in the DLC, that he's gonna get this square and then do Iris and Grace and Occultation.
Yeah, finally, I will say, because I see it being talked about in chat, if anyone is welcome to play in Elden Squares, we have rookie leagues. We're also going to be hosting rando races. This is also the same community that made the Nightmare Seed. Nightmare Seed 2 coming, not necessarily soon, but coming. It's being worked on. If I ever
being worked on.
If I ever actually do my audio lines, I'm sure the progress will move much faster.
It's not anytime soon. Let's put that into there. Not anytime soon, but it is being worked on.
It's coming.
Yes.
All right, Dino is now in here on the Draconic Tree Sentinel, Le Tree Sentinel Draconique.
We're all turning French little by little.
Je ne parle français. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, considering we just lost about 15 viewers after that joke, I probably should stop.
It looks like we're seeing Deutz go back section first, right off the bat. So probably going to be setting up Iris at this point.
And Dino gets through there, but he's going to get hard sniped here on Morgott, unless there's a mistake from Sai. But I will say the claws are going to be pretty bad on Goldfree, because he's obviously immune to all status, but they're plus 21. Like, he'll be fine. Except, no, actually, he's going for the Sleeping Golem in Lanedell. It's still
that's a good call.
It's still on the board. Like, normally players would take the trap chest and Weeping, but at this point, it's faster to just go this way.
Would this give Dino enough time?
I think it will, though. I think
to get to Goldfree.
The only thing is Dino has to go level his weapon.
Okay, so he just picked up the stones, but he hasn't leveled yet.
Yeah, he has to go. Actually, I don't know. Like, if he didn't have to level his weapon, I'd say Dino might even be ahead. We'll see. I would imagine Sai is
slow ass elevator.
I would imagine he's still ahead.
Oh, it said Dino leveled his weapon.
Oh, he did?
Okay, so that he's ahead for sure. Because knowing Dino, he's skipping.
Sai's already at the Sleeping Golem, though, and he has a plus 21. Like, it's just going to die.
I don't know if... Well, the one thing about these things is that you got to be able to get those reposts on them and doing stance damage on...
Well, stance damage on claws is actually not as bad as you think.
Yeah, I guess if
Checking
you
with
just do
Sai.
R2, charge R2s. Yeah, it's doing good damage. Very good damage.
Yeah, I mean, he might just
the-
kill here with the like. I don't know if we'll see how much he does. I don't think it'll kill actually. Yeah, all he needs is one more. Yeah, Sai is gonna be, I believe, still narrowly ahead.
Yeah, he will be.
And there we see the mark there, sleeping golem in Lanedell.
Yeah, he has that grace up there. So looks like checking it on the DLC, we have Deutz getting to back section with where you drain the water, and then it looks like Shura is gonna go kill ADM, perhaps. Yeah, because both of their damages are not gonna be great coming up to killing gold free, because status doesn't matter on this boss.
But Sai's ahead. He also has the Rotten Wing Sword insignia. Dino gets hit there by the lightning. He's good though.
He's not gonna rest.
We'll go full screen with Sci-Fi here. I mean, they are racing, but Sai just has such a big lead. This is not a supersonic race. Sai's too far ahead.
Dino's got to know that Mark's got to be in Lanedell, right?
I mean, no, because this is the first time I've ever seen Sleeping Golem and Lanedell in this format.
But it's so late, and Sai hasn't marked anything. Big repost right there. Perfect. Great. Gold free by Sai.
Beautiful gold free by Sai. Okay, you did it in exhibition weekend. Good job. Good job, plural. Good job, Thomas. You get cookie.
They're there.
They're there, Thomas. Joyce, I think, is going to get friendly NPCs here in just a second.
I think he needs one more, which will probably be Bach.
I mean, this is going to be a hard snipe for Dino.
Yeah. Good kill, though.
Dino
Good
gets
kill.
through gold free, but now Sai is going for Morgot, and he has extreme damage. Also, Shura is just wild strikes ADM. Wild strikes loops him, so who cares? There goes the friendly NPCs mark there for Deutz. So Bofa D's briefly jumps out to a 2-1 lead, but this is going to be a big square for time complexity, I think, because it blocks one of their lines on the row 1, as well as the fact that it puts on some bingo pressure. Because I will say, even though bingos are just 2 points in this format and not the auto win, that does not mean Sci-Fi gets clocked. He's okay.
Oh, he's good. Okay, he's good.
But anyways, like, I don't think at least in the Golden Order, I don't know about the Crucible, but there has not been a team that has won while getting bingoed, unless you bingo back, right? Unless both teams bingo.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because there sometimes there are chances.
Margins are just so fine that, like, if you're giving up 2 points, unless there's an extreme situation, it's really hard.
Yeah. Morgot is gonna be going down here. In best fashion, Morgot dying before he gets into the fight is probably the best thing that could happen to Dino.
There's a great kill. And now we see Shura here actually going for a Ghost Flame Dragon.
Because this puts an interesting thing on Sai where he has to get through the dialogue and all that kind of stuff. Do we just finish Alta's bosses at this point?
Maybe. So if Shura's killing this Ghost Flame Dragon, which will not only be a DLC boss, but it will also give him upgrade stones.
Yes. Well, he's already plus 25.
Oh. Well, it'll give him style points.
Yeah, because he did the Forge. Forge gives you plus 25.
Yeah. All right, so that goes down there for Shura. I mean, even game on the board though, but it does look like from RP, like the board lies sometimes. Chat. I'm gonna give you guys I'll give you guys the details. Board lies sometimes. Just because it's 2-2 doesn't always mean it's 2-2. I think not like a formidable lead, but I would say, you know, if you were to put a square value on it, I'd say Sai and Shura are probably a square and a half ahead at the moment.
Yeah, and Sai is doing a lot of synergy play when it comes to Altus bosses and doing the God bosses at the same time. So that one's not too bad, and it also gives you a diag square. I don't know if he's gonna get Altus bosses if he's gonna do this.
Yeah, because Dino's hard rushing it. I mean, we see it happen a lot though. Like you get sniped on one square, but then because you think you have a lead and you don't rush it right, you then lose the follow-up, the continuation square, right?
Yeah, because they're both at 3 now. No, he's at 4, right?
No, Dino did not kill Morgott. He's at 3.
He got DTS. Yeah, okay, he's at 3. No, you got DTS,
Goldfree,
Gillica, and Red Wolf. So he's at 4.
Oh, he is at 4. Yeah.
Yes, he's at 4. Oh, that's Altus bosses. No, never mind. He's at 3. He's at 3 because that's not a.
Oh
Gelmir
yeah, because
boss.
Gelmir doesn't count. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gelmir doesn't count.
The Deutsch is about to claim Iris of Grace and Occultation in just a second. We'll go with Sci-Fi here. Iris and Grace and Occultation does, in theory, put good pressure on the column 1, but Shura is already working towards DLC bosses, and he's actually going to get it with synergy here, so he can go the jail, maybe even sneak in Remembrance boss, or another Ghost Flame Dragon. Because Ghost Flame Dragons
he'll
is
get
on the board.
the Ghost Flame Dragon will be with him for sure.
I totally missed that Ghost Flame Dragons was on the board though earlier. I'm a bozo. All right, so this will be the fourth Altus boss here for Dino.
I wonder if Dino will go for God bosses as well afterwards, maybe for Apostle.
And there it goes down. Very nicely done there by Dino. So now he just needs one more. Remember, guys, I know we have exciting bingo action, but we are raising money for charity. Going towards
chat.
Going towards jack.org, a wonderful charity that tries to sorry, it's game. I'm 5 hours in. I'm starting to stumble over my words a bit. A wonderful charity that works to destigmatize mental health, and give help to those who need it and cannot afford it. I know for me personally, like I said, at some point today when you have a bit of a break in the action, I do want to talk about some of my personal stories. But yeah, like, so you never know when someone's struggling. Right, and a lot more people are than you think. And yeah, just great cause, helps. Yeah,
we're gonna see Sai getting Altus bosses here.
Is Sai gonna snipe it?
That he is. This is his 5th one.
Oh my god, this is brutal. And meanwhile, Shura is about to mark the DLC jail.
Yeah.
So this will be a snipe and a square there. That's an absolutely brutal. Dino's just been sniped twice in a row this game. That's brutal. I gotta say, I feel like Sci-Fi and Shura look really good today.
They're looking good. They're looking good.
Shura's having some problems though with this asshole, but
I mean, he is kind of an asshole. How did he not get hit by that? But all right.
there goes the DLC jail mark, and I'm not sure if Dino's gonna go. Oh my God, Dino's gonna get sniped again. I thought no, he's not. He was thinking about Vike. Vike is just such a free play for Sci-Fi here.
Vike is tough too with claws though.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, like the fight itself is not free, but like the play is, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to, right? The reason why is because of a concept in bingo that we've kind of coined the first mover's advantage, right? That means when you mark a square on the board, you already know the information that is about to be revealed before your opponent does, right? Because you're about to click the square. Meanwhile, your opponent has to see that information, then react, right? As a result, it allows you to get sometimes it's 10 seconds, but sometimes they're in a fight and it's 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes lead on the next square. So as a result, because Sci-Fi marked the last square, he has that first mover's advantage, and unless Dino was already working on Vike, this is just a free play for him. Meanwhile, Shura
that combo right there.
And Shura's about to get. Oh, and he does go down though. Shura's about to get DLC bosses here though, as he's deigning. Is this all DLC bosses, or does he need one more?
I think he still needs another one. I think Ghost Flames will be his double mark.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised because he's Shura and he does like these greedy plays, but it is very greedy to try to double mark here.
Yeah,
we'll go back with Sci-Fi.
He's gonna get his Sacred Blade back on, and he's gonna try it. Right now, how many?
Tanner, thank you so much for the raid, man. Welcome in. Great to see you, everyone. If this is first off, we're doing Elden Squares Bingo. We got a big game going on in the Golden Order that has playoff implications for both teams as it affects their seeding. Additionally, though, we are raising money for charity. The most important thing, we're raising money for Jack.org, a charity whose goal is to destigmatize the conversation about mental health and help youth out in need. They not only help people out directly, but do programs that are led by youth for youth in order to really just end the stigma about talking about mental health with the next generation, right? I know, for me personally, I've definitely struggled with mental health issues. It is a wonderful cause. And if you have the means and you can donate, we'd greatly appreciate it. You can find the link in pinned. We are actively thinking of more goals to do. But if you donate, we will sing songs. Harv and I are going to do karaoke. And there will be more goals tomorrow more goals added that we might have to retroactively gift to you guys, because you're doing such an amazing job in raising money for charity, and we're so thankful to have such an amazing community. That being said, though, both Sai and Deutz go down there. Let's go check in with Shura here. This is going to be his final Ghost Flame Dragon here and DLC boss. It'll be a double mark for both of these. And Shura is going to say, hey, take both of these squares, and they will take a 6-3 lead here.
Yeah. This is,
I think, the dual screen
fourth god
here.
Boss.
Really quickly, Deutz on Noble.
Yeah, Dino's. This is his fourth god boss.
Let's check in here with Deutz and Dino, see what they're thinking.
What the fuck?
Not what I expected from him.
36 minutes? How the fuck am I supposed to compete with this shit?
Player audio being back is fucking peak. Player audio being back is so peak.
Yeah, Vike with claws is pretty rough. But looking at this, like this is gonna be a double mark for both of these as well. Because with God bosses into Rykard.
Yeah. And Deutz does not get the DLC bosses, but is still gonna kill this for a night boss.
Yeah, he's going for night bosses now.
Sai is down to just one flask here.
I don't think Deutz is fully upgraded as well.
I think he's just plus 18.
I think so too, because I mean, you grab the 7s after this. After you kill Garu, you grab your 7s, right? So he'll be plus 24 at the end of this fight.
Oh, he has a heal left, but he's one tap. Maybe something light. I mean, Sai's played a miraculous game up until this point, but he's spent a lot of time here. Shura now going for the NPC invaders, gonna just use that wild strikes. Use and abuse it. Yeah, we see Sci-Fi here just playing very timid, I mean, he has to.
Oh,
right?
he got it. He got
it. Greed is good. Sci-Fi gets the greed and gets the kill. There goes Vike. And now time complexity is opening up a pretty big lead here. I will say though, we've seen some crazy comebacks in this league before. It's not over until 13 squares are on the board or the Hoosier sings. So we'll go ahead and go full screen here with Dino here as he's going Rykard.
Hey. Is he heavy rolling? He is. Hopefully this will be, this is going to be a good double mark. Looks like Sai is going for Spirit Callers as well on the side there, so we have to keep an eye on that, which is also a God boss, by the way.
There
good
goes
first
Rykard
phase.
Down. Shura's going to mark NPC invaders here in just a second.
That's his third. He's still got a little bit of time.
His third? Okay.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of time still.
All right.
Probably going to be Henriquez into Roundtable, most likely.
All right, Harv, here's
what
the
I
deal.
do.
Here's the deal. I want to see $3,000 raised before the end of this game, by the end of this game.
Yes.
What can we offer to make sure that incentive is met?
What can we offer? What can we offer? What can we do? I sent a few ideas in chat. Which chat?
Harv, can you turn off your cam real quick? We're having some frame issues. Actually, no, keep it on. Sorry, keep it on.
Egg.
I'm not doing egg. I will throw. I'm not gonna throw up again. I refuse to throw up.
No, don't do egg again. Okay, don't.
No,
do egg
no
again.
egg again. My God, no
more.
egg again. I'm thinking. There goes a double mark there for Dino there as God bosses and
Okay.
Rykard pops.
If we do, I could do something. I will take a shot of hot sauce if we hit 3K in this game.
All right.
I'll pour it in a shot glass. You don't need to do it if you don't want to.
I don't want you to do it. I don't want to do an eating thing. I don't want to do an eating thing.
I'll do it.
My tummy's still upset.
I'll do it.
I will do Let me think for a minute. I'm gonna have to cook here. All right, chat. I got a big one for you. If we hit 3K before the end of this game, I will take off my bandana for the entirety of commentary on the PvPvE.
Wild stuff.
I can't tell you the last time I've not worn a bandana on stream. We got to hit it by the end of this game. Once 13 squares are marked, once 13 points are on the board, the offer is off the table.
Yeah, the diag is forming. It looks like Spirit Call. It looks like Dino is doing the other half of the Spirit Caller.
Yeah, but Sai's ahead, I think.
He is. I think he's ahead. Just because he's getting the more difficult Spirit Caller out of the way first.
Yeah, I mean they are. I think this is the play though. They kind of need to. I mean, you can't fully send it because it's Metter, but like doing Gaius's pants to make progress, to make sure that you have progress towards Metter, right? Not all in because you can't go all in. You will just lose. Metter's too slow, right?
Yeah.
But making really their Deutz and Dino are going very hard for this diagonal, like pretty much as hard as you can go.
Oh, you mean Sai and Shura? Oh, I see. Oh,
No,
there's another diag on the other side.
Diag, yeah.
Oh, there's two diags going right now.
Yeah, there's two diags, yes.
Oh my god, yeah. There's diags everywhere, chat. You look to your left, there's a diag. You look to your right, there's a diag.
Wander, we can do that for another spontaneous incentive. The offer's been on the table. The offer's on the table. Also for PvPvE, I will have player I said PvPvE, which is the last event of the day, because I will have my camera up the entire time. Right? That's why I didn't offer for a bingo game, because I'm not going to scam you guys, right? I mean, I would, but not for charity, right?
That's a good old God boss right there as well. Yeah, this is...
God bosses has already been claimed, Mr. Harv.
Oh, it has. Oh, yeah, he did with Rykard, yeah.
God bosses is off the board.
Yeah. This is, yeah, I feel like even with the runtime Sai has going to this Spirit Caller Catacomb, I think Dino doesn't have enough time to get this fight done.
Yeah. And I don't think Sci-Fi and Shura will go for the bingo, actually. I think they're just going to let it sit there and pressure them.
I mean, yeah, it's Plasty. It just takes a long time. Force your opponent to do Plasty at that point, right?
Yeah. All right, there goes Gaius down. But Deutz too scared to fight the real boss. The Lieutenant Albino Archer.
Classic.
By the way, chat, I still owe you a bunch of singing lines. If anyone gives me singing lines, like, I'll do them. If it's a normal chat that is not obviously lyrics, sing it. That's his nickname, Oleg. Some of the players have nicknames that they've chosen. Shura is the Absolute. Thomas is the Tank Engine. Asim is Skittles. Nexus is the Uncapped. Helios is Tank Top. Ellie is Fia's Champion. Harv is the Beard.
We're going to see Dino take the ultimate greeds on this fight.
All right, Harvey, you ready for my dubstep remix?
Oh, I'm always ready for dubstep.
The raw egg does not do slashing or bludgeoning damage. It does psychological damage. Bum, 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 bum. You see before, incentivize someone with it. You yell at them, I am so screwed. And as you drink it in front of them, they realize you were right.
I don't know where that was going at the beginning. But I like where it ended.
This is the race here for the center square, but
And
it is gone, and there is the diag threat. Yeah, and Dino just has to log out here. I mean, I feel like Dino has just been like a day late and $1 short all game here, and he's just been very unfortunate for him, right?
yeah. It looks like we have kind of a Romina race happening right now as well. Yeah, he has to go to Plassey, which sucks because that's gonna be a lot of time taken off, and it looks like Sai is gonna be going for night bosses here.
Yeah. I mean, this sucks for Dino that I honestly think you just ignore it.
Honestly, I would probably do the same thing too. The game is good. A game could be finished before somebody finishes Plassey. Like even if time complexity went for Plassey, you could maybe finish the game by then.
Yeah, and here we see Shura going for Memby bosses. Chat, there is not much time left here. Time complexity is closing in on 13 points. Do you want to see Hoosier without a bandana? Do you want to see Harv take a shot of hot sauce? All you need to do is donate. We don't have to make it all up at once. $10 here and $10 there goes a long way. Or $5, $2, $1.
Gone through Romita halfway through before the stall move happens.
Is he
Yeah,
hitless?
I wouldn't. I wanna say yes.
Of course he is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Bro, what is that? That's so I know I see it all the time, but it just
It's so crazy.
It's so nasty, bro.
It never ceases to amaze me how good that look where you just run through her.
Bro, Shura came to play today. Shura said, yo, there's a lot of people watching. Let me pull up.
Yeah, let me pull up. The wild thing about these two teams, guys.
Oh no, he got hit. Oh wait, you were talking
Start over.
You were
Start
talking about
over.
the wolf. I was just saying
I was
Shura
like,
got
oh,
hit.
the wolf. Yeah.
The wolf boss. That is for Gaius's pants, by the way.
Yes. Both these teams are in the playoffs. I can't wait to see how that goes.
There goes Romina down, and actually there's a chance that they play again They play in the first round of the playoffs.
That's wild.
If
Their first round matchup in the making.
Assuming that this result goes the way that it is, right? They would need, if Ellie and Helios win, they would get the 2 seed, and Sai and Shura would be the 3 seed. And then if Thomas then Dino and Deutz placing comes down to Thomas and Yebe versus Asim and Nexus. If Thomas and Yebe win, then Thomas and Yebe get the 5 seed, and Dino and Deutz fall to 6. If Asim and Nexus win, then Dino and Deutz are the 5 seed.
Gotcha. Okay.
There goes Gaius' pants. So yeah, this could be the 3-6 matchup that we see next weekend as the 1 and 2 seeds have a first round bye. Meaning they will skip straight to the semifinals.
Wild. So look, yeah. So Sai is still finishing up night bosses. That'll put them at 11. 12 will be your legendary ashes. What's going to be their 13th square? What do they finish the game off with? Because I know Demi-Human Queens is there, so I think Sai will probably end up going there since he already has one dead with Gillica. Maybe if they're sure, I would just
ladies
send
and
it to
gentlemen,
Meta.
it is time for the 5-time champion, Bulls carrying Knight. All right, and Sapphire gets that down.
Gets that down pretty fast.
Honestly, like ritual pots, bro.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Dino is in on Plasty, so we'll go ahead and go full screen with him.
Is there a Demi-Human? Oh, he's doing memory stones. Okay.
Wait, why would he go this way for memory stones?
I'm talking about Deutz.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering why he was in weeping. That's why. Oh, the damage. Oh, the status is going to carry on this one for sure.
Yeah, this damage is atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the status will just be his damage.
Yeah,
Actually,
status.
you know,
is
the
what's gonna
Charger
carry it.
2's doing quite a bit. The R1s weren't really. Is Splashy weak to Pierce or something?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Do
the
Charger 2 do Pierce, or is it just the Frost proc?
I think it was the Frost pop.
Your Charger 2
He's weak to poke.
Pierce.
Okay.
Is it Pierce on the Charger 2?
I am not sure.
Okay, okay. Charger 2 and Jumper 2 are Pierce. Or poke damage.
Okay.
And Shura is going for ritual pots.
Oh, he is going for ritual pots. Look at that. I'm disappointed, Shura. Should have went for Metter.
By the way, y'all, again, be sure to stick around as we have yet another game coming up after this. And then the nightcap, the goofiest format you will ever see with the goofiest goobers who have ever played Elden Ring. It is none other than player versus environment. Much like a, how do I put this? Player PvPvE is like the show that you're like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I hate this so like what this is so dumb, but you can't take your eyes off it. You're absolutely glued, right?
Yeah, the chaos is
yeah.
real. Big status. All right, here comes the last part for Plasty.
Ooh, wait, Dino's in trouble. Can he get through? He does get through.
Yeah, he gets through. That's good.
Now just one more status proc will do it. Well, I mean, at this point, plus he's just chilling there. He's just letting him wail on him. You know,
Oh. Feels bad, man. And there goes good old Plasty down.
Nice job there. Bye, Dino. I mean, they're staying in this, but the problem is it doesn't seem like they really need a sniper too. And it looks like Sai's gonna get Night Boss is pretty uncontested, right?
Yeah, because the person that's doing Night Boss
he goes down.
Doids. There's Doids, so
yeah. Yeah, absolutely insane caster curse there.
looks like, I mean, Deutz is trying to take something away from Shura, which is the legendary ashes. But I think you're just so far behind on it right now. Ah, yes. The Kojima ladder right here, chat. Ladder that never ends.
Holy fuck.
Wait, what? Ratty? What the fuck, Ratty?
La Rata. You didn't have to.
Holy fuck.
Ratty, do you know what I offered? Do you know what you just won? Do you know what you just won, Ratty? Are you aware? Well, we were trying to get to 3K before the end of this game, and I said that if we hit 3K before the end of this game, Harv will do a shot of hot sauce, and I will do commentary on the entirety of PvPvE without the bandana. But we absolutely smashed 3K there, Ratty. Thank you so much for the generous donation, man. You're the best.
3.2K. 3.3K. Let's go, Ratty.
If I can, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll put Ratty on my forehead instead of the bandana if and only if I can find a marker that is not a goddamn Sharpie. I'm not putting a Sharpie on my forehead, okay?
Coward.
I don't need this. How washable are you?
Oh, we're about to see legendary ashes going down now.
Are paper mate blur medium markers washable?
I don't know. I wanted to ask you before you did this. Is it a permanent marker? Because if it is, that shit's gonna take a while to take off.
No, they are not washable. Shit. I mean,
Dude, I found it, but y'all cook so the community cooked so hard, Ratty, so hard.
you think highlighters are washable?
I mean, highlighters come off pretty fast, right? Don't they?
Modern highlighters are washable. I mean, I have like a purple highlighter. It's not gonna be super clear, but I could probably make it work. I guess we'll go with that.
Depends on the highlighter. Well, we're taking the gamble, chat. We're taking the gamble.
I mean, hey, if I do have stuff on my forehead, I'll just wear a bandana tomorrow. So.
Oh, there you go. And there it is. Legendary
There
Ashes
it is.
goes off the board.
GG's to Time Complexity. It was a very well played game, very well deserved win by them. And they played great all game. Harvey, you're gonna get your camera back up here, and we can go ahead and do the post match interview. Oh wait, no,
My camera's
disabled
already
the-
been up.
Oh wait, I disabled the video. How do I enable it? Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, we had some audio issues at one point, so I just disabled the video. I didn't know how to re-enable it. All right. GG's though, we'll go ahead and bring our players in here for our post-match interview. And then chat, we'll have a little bit of time to shoot the shit and do some charity incentives. The way we'll do it is I'll take a break after this to prepare for the next game. And then we'll come back pretty quickly to go ahead and do some charity incentives.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah.
Welcome in, gentlemen. Welcome in. GG's.
GG's, y'all.
It was I mean, outside of the trials and tribulations of Vike the Absolute, that was a really great game by you, Sai and Shura. Just really clean, really textbook gameplay from you guys today. And obviously you get the win. Of course, it depends on what happens tomorrow, but you have a chance for the #1 overall seed. And regardless, you're going to be going into the playoffs on a high note because you guys played fantastic. How are you feeling?
We feel good. I feel good. Sai feels
Yeah,
good. I think.
I think.
Mike was the major hang up for me, and it's because I don't fight him with claws. Like, other than that, everything went fine.
I was having a little bit of an issue. I didn't disconnect from the board. Like, I could see the marks and everything, but I didn't know when things were marked and who was marking them, so I had Sai fucking tell me over every time, which is good. Because it was hard to fucking... I was like, where the fuck is Deutz?
Also,
I didn't, and then you did friendlies first.
Also, we have big news on the charity front. We are at $3,300 now, and
Damn!
Huge.
And
Let's go.
I will be doing commentary on PvPvE without the bandana.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And-
Or who's? Dude, he's gonna be
And
Well, dude, you may blind us, bro.
I know.
Damn.
I'm also gonna write ratty on my forehead and highlighter.
Oh, highlighter
Oh,
works.
shit.
That's the trick right there.
Yeah.
He's got the prime real estate.
Yo,
I did.
that's awesome. That's one thing I would say
yeah.
about all these events is like it's one thing to play bingo and like have fun with your friends. It's another thing to like actually drive funds towards like really good causes. Like that part's like super rewarding.
Yeah, I never thought we'd be doing shit like this. It's crazy.
Yeah, I
Right,
know.
like,
I've been
dude.
so excited. Like, this shit is just fantastic.
Yeah, and it's definitely blown my I mean, we already are what, $800 past our goal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, we went over a couple of times just to see like where we wanted to put the goal. We wanted to like 1,500, 2,000, and we're like maybe 3,000 is a good goal. 2,500. We ended up hitting 2,500, I think. And then, yeah, today happened, and we're about halfway through the day, and like this is what happened.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But GG's guys, a hell of a game. I mean, Deutz and Dino, you guys played well. You just a step
Dude,
behind.
chasing
Yeah.
side the entire game. He just had the better
Yeah.
opening play. I was chasing
You
fucking
were.
the whole game.
You
I was
were.
so worried. We were going capital, like both of us were racing capital, and
We were.
yeah. I figured
yeah.
like I don't know. I thought sleeping golem might actually make me lose Morgott, but
I was entering Morgott fight when you clicked, so
Were
you
you?
went.
Yeah,
But I
really
did greed
close
getting
then.
talismans before getting into Morgott. I don't know. I don't think that costed. I think you should have got it faster.
Maybe,
Well, I got
maybe we
I
shouldn't
got
have done that then. I thought maybe the Hero's Grave mark would set you further behind to sneak in the sleeping golem.
nah, dude. He's fast, dude. He's
That's true.
But yeah, the
My
the
ETS fight
spirit
was so
snails was the
slow is
biggest
thing.
one.
Like you would for sure catch up to me.
Spirit callers.
Spirit calls is insane. Dude, I stood in Black Flame Tornado to kill the Apostle faster, and it paid off. And like Noble's just about to die, and then like
Oh,
the Spirit caller would have died
damn.
in a second.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was
Gee.
close as fuck then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have swung the game because
it
of
was
the
very-
diag.
It was very close
Yeah.
and a great game. I'm going to kind of express this a little bit because we got a lot of charity incentives to get to, and I need to actually get prepped for the next game properly.
Nope.
For sure.
So we will go ahead and be right back. Harv will be joining me again as we have a big game coming up in the Crucible. Big stakes on the line there. Dagger and Josh need to win in order to secure a first round bye in the Crucible playoffs. And then Noya and Turtle need a win to get into the playoffs, right? So a lot is on the line here in that game. And we will be right back. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and see you soon. Love you all, by the way. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? This is insane. Like, what? All right, we'll be back.